What's up, guys? Goose here. Come back to that video. Redo this. I know something wrong with the sound on the one. It recorded perfectly, and then after I listened to it, after I uploaded it to YouTube, sound was all messed up. So anyway, all right. Saints and the Falcons. Saints win the NFC South. Win it again. They win 20. They win 26-18 over the Atlanta Falcons. This game, it was 26-9 with like 6 minutes to go in the game, and I'm thinking, all right, man, Saints. Saints. I'm just gonna have a lovely rest of the game. It's not gonna be no stress. Blah blah blah. Falcons go down and get a touchdown, onside kick, field goal, onside kick. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, man. I mean, man. Geez, Saints. Learn how to recover an onside kick. Learn how to recover an onside kick. If you watch the game, that was 3 in a row they got, because the first one actually got taken back because the Falcons were offsides, which I don't think they were. I think it was a bad call there. Falcons get the second one, and then they get the third one. They got 3 onside kicks. I think against the it was against the Bears. The Saints gave up on an onside kick, and whoever is teaching the Saints how to recover onside kicks, they need to teach a different kind of technique. But anyway, so the Saints, they did just enough. They get 3 turnovers as Matt Ryan throws 2 interceptions, and the Saints also recover a fumble. So So Saints do just enough. They do just enough as they win 26-18. If you look at the offensive stats, the Saints really didn't do that well offensively. We only threw the ball for Breeze only threw for 184 yards. We ran the ball for under 100. The Saints offense really didn't do very well at all. And give credit to the Atlanta defense, because the Saints really had some chances to score some touchdowns after getting 2 interceptions, and they only got 2 field goals out of it. So, because Atlanta did the same thing against our offense a few weeks ago. They shut down our offense. They sacked Drew Brees a bunch of times. So the Saints were very fortunate to get those 3 turnovers, and they were very, as the way it turned out, they were very fortunate to win this game. Good job by the defense. They sacked Matt Ryan seven times, something like that. So good job by the defense to end the game. Theoretically, because the Saints in the last like 6 minutes didn't have the ball once. So all they did in the game for the kneel downs, but they never had it to run time off the clock. So, but enough of the negative stuff. Saints 10-2 on the season. They win the NFC South back to back championships now for the Saints. When Drew Brees got hurt, not many Saints fans, including myself, thought the Saints would win the division. I thought that Carolina would win it at that point. So they were playing well, really, really well at that point. But hands off to the Saints. They would Bridgewater was 5-0 when Bridgewater went out. When Brees went out, Bridgewater was 5-0. The defense stepped up at that point, and so Saints, they did what they had to do. So they punched themselves into the playoffs. First team in the NFL for 2019 season to say that. We're in the playoffs by ourselves, but of course we'll have some company soon, probably by next week. Some teams might start punching their tickets into the playoffs. So big game next week against the San Francisco 49ers. I have more of that in another video probably next few days. All right, so the Saints, they got out to a big lead. 26. They were up 26-9 with 6:27 to go in the game, and then Atlanta they didn't give up. Saints, their special teams were horrible, but anyway, it is what it is. So Taysom Hill deflects a punt on the first possession of the game. Not a block, it's deflection because the ball went forward. Technically not called a block. Anyway, then he scores on a 3-yard touchdown pass from Drew Brees. They get 7-0. Falcons come down in the second quarter. They get a Jaden Graham 18-yard touchdown pass and make it 7-6. Extra point was no good. Then the Saints get 2 field goals to 1 field goal for Atlanta. So Saints go to the locker room up 17-9. Feeling really good about myself. So, man, the Saints, they're playing well. Then the second half started, and we got a 47-yard field goal, a 42-yard field goal, and a 45-yard field goal. Only got 9 points in the second half, all field goals. That's where the Saints really missed an opportunity to kind of put the game away. especially after that last interception by Gardner Johnson. I thought that's the drive that the Saints were going to put up 7 and really put the game away. But hats off to the Falcons as they played. Their defense still played tough. They held the Saints to a field goal, and actually after that, it actually gave them a chance because they got the touchdown, and then they got the field goal themselves. And with 1:56 to go in the game, they get the onside kick, and then the Saints are able to sack Matt Ryan a few times in the game and win the division title. Division is ours. Division is ours. Now it's all just playoff seeding. Hopefully Seattle can win tonight. That would help. That would really help out the Saints a lot if Seattle wins tonight against San Francisco. Of course, we play San Francisco next week. I get that, but hey, I want Seattle to win also because that'll kind of help us out a little bit in the tiebreakers a little bit. So, all right, guys, have a great one. I'll talk to you later. Who dat?